The mission of the Illinois Bar Foundation is twofold. The first part of the mission is to assist attorneys and their families who are in crisis, who've hit upon hard times. So we give subsistence grants to attorneys and their families who've experienced difficulties. The second part of our mission is to provide grants and support to legal aid agencies around the state to make sure that we're funding legal aid agencies who then provide services to those to Illinoisans in need of legal services.
Illinois has 102 counties. Each person in one of those counties has access to justice through what we're doing at the Illinois Bar Foundation.
The IBF is not just a Chicago-based charity. It's a statewide charity that helps every district in the state. And when you look at their list of charities that they support and activities that they have, it takes it from numerous counties in Illinois.
The goal of the Access to Justice Committee is to ensure that our funds go across the state and across subject matter in order for us to fully serve the breadth of people in our community who may not have money for a lawyer or may not know their rights under the law.
It's important for everyone in the state of Illinois to have access to justice, not just those who have the means to afford it. If you're in a civil situation, you're facing an eviction, you're in an abusive relationship and you cannot afford a divorce attorney, sometimes you don't have any other place to turn.
It means everything to our organization to have the support of IBF. We couldn't do what we do without our supporters.
We have partnered with the Illinois Bar Foundation for approximately 9 years. They assist with helping survivors pay for attorney fees. I would really like to just thank IBF for recognizing the importance of having these services for survivors of sexual assault, domestic violence, and the importance of having an attorney.
Approximately 1 in 4 people in Illinois are considered low income or living in poverty. That's where Illinois Justice Corps comes in. Our members can provide referrals and access to self-help resources so that people without lawyers are able to proceed with their cases with confidence and being better prepared and effectively representing themselves.
Illinois Justice Corps puts together a number of fellows sent out into communities throughout Illinois to do service. The fellows are able to make contact with people who are not represented and who are starting often their journey to come to court.
They might be seeking a protective order, they may have a family law issue, or they could be hoping to seal or expunge their criminal record. And Illinois Justice Corps members are there to make sure that they know what forms they need, what their legal process looks like, and what next steps they might need to accomplish in order to move forward.
I would say the one thing that excited me the most about Illinois Justice Corps is definitely trying to build bridges with outside resources for the court patrons, but also within the court itself. Learning about these resources really helps the court patrons, and I think that has been the most exciting, is definitely building bridges.
The Lawyers Care Fund serves recipients, particularly attorneys who are suffering with mental or physical health issues. It lets recipients sit back and breathe while the fund takes care of the financial responsibilities.
I never thought in a million years that anyone would help me because I had an addiction. And it was so relieving because financially, I couldn't even afford a place for my kids and I received that money without judgment.
Sometimes we just read about people who have either had struggles and survived the struggles, but you don't necessarily see them while they're actually struggling. And the Lawyers Care Fund was formed so that there would be a mechanism to provide some help.
You help a lawyer because you know they dedicated their life to bringing justice to society. And that's the team we're on. And when one of our teammates goes down, when one of our team members needs help, the Illinois Bar Foundation is there.
Once you raise your hand and you take that oath when you're sworn in as a lawyer, you take on that obligation to dedicate yourself not only to your practice and to your clients, but also to dedicate yourself to your community, to support those who otherwise may not have a voice and may not have access to justice.